Alright YouTube, so in our last demo related video, I said that we would not be making any more demo videos unless there was something to talk about. So here we are. And we knew it was inevitable, boys, right? Anybody who's a fan of Final Fantasy VII or just the franchise knew that a demo had to come at some point for this game. It's a series staple. All the way from Final Fantasy VII to 15, there's been a demo for every numbered entry for Final Fantasy. There might have even been demos before 7, but before 7 was Final Fantasy VI, and that was on a cartridge. I'm not exactly sure how that worked. And eventually Final Fantasy VI did come to the PlayStation. There might have been a demo for it on PlayStation. I'm not entirely sure. I just know for sure 7 and up. So what we have here today is the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Was found by, I believe, the same people that found the Resident Evil 3 Remake, like leak or whatever. But it was for sure found on the same website. The Google translation is pretty rough as usual, but the translated tweet says, a trial version of PS4 Final Fantasy VII Remake will be available soon on the PS Store. Previously, before the announcement, Resident Evil RE3 posted on the PS Store information collection site where the image was posted. It is listed as distribution in Asia, America, and Europe other than Japan and Japan, which is a weird translation, obviously. And the thing is, too, it's not like they were just looking through the website, looking through the data, and maybe found some words that somewhat hinted towards a demo. There's also this image, right? Which to me had so much more credibility to it than just like data or whatever. Similar to the Resident Evil 3 Remake leak, like that had a couple of images that leaked for it, and of course that game is legit now, and it all came from the exact same website that we're getting this FF7 Remake demo image from. Look, I know some channels out there want to say it's a rumor right now, which is fair. It's probably the safer bet, so you're not building up too much hype for people. But I think this is safe to be hyped about this, because we knew there was always going to be a demo. I've been on the fence about it a little more recently as we're getting closer and closer to the release date of the game, but I've always followed that with saying that it wouldn't make sense for us to not get a demo, since it is series tradition. I even said in our last video where we talked about the data mining maybe preventing a demo, that there are a lot of times with demos and betas, which betas are essentially demos for a game, sometimes come out just a month before the game came out. If you look at something like shitty-ass Fallout 76, their demo came out, like, or their beta, whatever you want to call it, came out like legit 2 weeks before the game launched. Bad example, but still. As for when this demo would come out, a lot of people are hoping for Christmas, which is today as I'm recording this, which I don't know. I get why people think that it's Christmas. It's a gift to the community, essentially. It makes sense, but I don't know. It's still kind of early today. As I'm recording this right now, it's just noon my time. The thing with that, however, is that currently in Japan, as of right now as I'm recording, it's like 3 a.m. their time on the 26th. So like Christmas is already passed in Japan. If they were going to do it, I feel like they would have done it on Christmas their time. But there's still quite a bit of day left, so who knows. I think another option, of course, is January 31st next year, which a lot of people are expecting us to maybe get a trailer then, which does make sense and could absolutely happen. But I think a demo on that date would actually make a lot of sense as well, because that's the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII coming out. It came out on January 31st, 1997. I think it makes perfect sense to drop a demo on the anniversary of the release date of the game. It hits that nostalgia factor, and then you only have about a month of playing the demo before the game actually comes out. We're not sitting there playing the demo for 4, 5, 6 months or something. Now, as for what the demo might be, I've been saying this for a long time too. I'm fairly certain it's going to be the entire bombing mission. And I know people would disagree with that, but the same people who are saying that we'd only get the floor demo from these gaming events, which is just right before the Scorpion Sentinel fight, are the same people that were saying we would never get a demo, and as it appears right now, they're wrong about that. The original Final Fantasy VII's demo was the entire bombing mission, from the intro sequence of the game to hopping off the train to fighting the Scorpion Sentinel, what used to be the Guard Scorpion, and blowing up the Mach Reactor. Is the entire bombing mission. Why would it be any different here? And it's not like there's anything new to really spoil us with when it comes to playing just the bombing mission. We already know everything that happens here thanks to people like Maximilian Dude and other press outlets that got to see the behind closed doors press demo, which was the entire bombing mission. We already know everything that happens, so why wouldn't they do this? Now, obviously, it's a remake, so there are some new aspects to this first bombing mission. Like, I think we got to cut through a fence or something to sneak into the Mach Reactor, which didn't exist in the original game, but we already know about that stuff because of people that got to see the press demo already. So again, there's nothing new here that we don't already know about if you've been keeping up with the game. Now, as for a demo coming out for this game and it getting data mined, yeah, it's an absolute possibility. I've seen some people say that it's pretty hard to data mine on console stuff like PS4 exclusive things like this, but it's probably not entirely impossible. As for data mining itself, it's just a fact of life, man. It's the modern era that we live in. Games get data mined. It's always going to happen. Even if we didn't get a demo for this game, as soon as the game launched, people would be going through the data, trying to find, future DLCs, add-ons, or whatever would normally come out for a game, or things that happen later in the game, like spoilers and things. So if this demo does end up coming out and people do data mine it and find information about the game, leaks, or whatever the case, I will be covering it on my channel, but the titles and thumbnails will be vague. There won't be spoilers in the title or thumbnail. And of course, at the beginning of the video, we'll do some sort of a spoiler warning. But I am going to talk about it on my channel because that's what I'm here to do. If and when this demo comes out, if you're worried about spoilers and data mining and leaks or this, that, and the other, the best thing you can do is just avoid the internet. Don't get on Reddit. Don't get on Twitter. And I realize that social media is a big part of our lives these days. That's just the era we currently live in. But if you're that into this game and don't want things spoiled, if and when the demo comes out, just download it and avoid, social media for a while up until the game comes out. And I'm saying that to you as somebody who creates content on social media. I create YouTube videos pretty much every single day. You not watching my content hurts, right? Like, I get less views when people don't watch. But I understand if you don't want things spoiled for you. This is a very big game. A lot of people's favorite game getting a remake. I can understand if you want to go in completely fresh. I don't blame you. Anyways, my dudes, that's pretty much the video. I'll pass off to you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo more or less being confirmed? And if it is legit, when do you think we're going to see it? Also, really quickly, I want to thank the people that commented on my video from yesterday to let me know about this, because the leak had happened as I was recording and uploading that video, so I was completely unaware of it. I always appreciate people who let me know about info that's out there for the game. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and want to stay updated with more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on my notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @the-David. At my Discord, links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me a smile, give me forever.